Hello there, welcome to my views on news. Three news stories. Firstly, Somaliland is protesting to the Ethiopian government. Ethiopian allies Somaliland not happy with what is happening in the Somali region of Ethiopia. Secondly, Ethiopian government has suspended another human rights organization. It seems that human rights organizations will have to pack up and leave Ethiopia because they are threatened, their workers, officials are intimidated. And lastly, Jawar to launch his book today, where he could not launch his book, Kenya, now it has been confirmed, owing to definitely the intervention of the Ethiopian government. He had to pack up and leave Kenya. Let's start, viewers, from the Somali region of Ethiopia. Somaliland is Ethiopian ally. The two signed a controversial memorandum of understanding in January this year. The fate of the MOU unclear, uncertain, because Ethiopia takes one step ahead, two steps back. Somaliland committed, but we don't know about the new government. Is it committed the way Museveni was? That remains to be seen. But if Ethiopia Somalia talks fails, Ethiopia could turn to Somaliland for the implementation of AMU. That is why Somaliland matters a lot for Ethiopia. It's definitely an Ethiopian ally, but incidents happening in the Somali region of Ethiopia are affecting the relations between Ethiopia and Somaliland. Somali regional government blocked Ethiopia Somaliland border. Some Somaliland elders were kidnapped yesterday. What happened? Well, in a video yesterday, I told you about what happened in Daawale. Daawale is in Somali region of Ethiopia. Daawale village, Harshin district, Fafan zone or region, where Ishaqs live. Ishaq clan lives in Somaliland too. Somaliland leaders are mainly from Ishaq. The fight in Somali region of Ethiopia is between Ishaq clan of Davle village and Ogaden clan of Dudbei, the Yale village, Yuanle district, Jarrar zone or region. And the Ethiopian Somali region president Mustafa Umar is from Ogaden. Ishaq clan accuses Mustafa Umar of supporting his clan, Ogaden, to crush Ishaq people. Security forces, and we know that fighting has been ongoing in Daawle for several days, but yesterday, Somali regional security forces launched a major operation in Daawle and they took control of the entire village. Dozens were killed in yesterday's fighting, reportedly in Daawle. Somaliland elders were also arrested by Somali regional forces in Daawale yesterday. The elders had come to Daawale to mediate, or they had come to support Ishaq clan, but when regional forces, Leo police, entered Daawale, they tortured and they arrested Somaliland elders. Some were killed as well, reportedly. Somaliland definitely is not happy with the way Ishaq clan people are being treated in Daawale. That is why it has registered a protest to the Ethiopian government. Mustafa Umar's government closed the Somali region, Somaliland border before launching operation in Daawale. Talks now ongoing between Ishaq elders and Somali regional government, but we are seeing a campaign against Mustafa Umar by Ishaq people, by people of Somaliland, especially Ishaq clan people. They're accusing Mustafa Umar of working as Ethiopian interests to protect his clan interests. Somaliland reportedly has launched a protest, and today a meeting is planned between Somaliland and Ethiopian authorities on this issue. I think Mustafa Umar should be careful because if Somaliland is alienated, Ethiopia could be in trouble, especially if talks fail between Ethiopia and Somalia. At a crucial time when Ethiopia needs the support of Somaliland, Mustafa Umar is complicating the matters by launching this security operation in Davle. Relative calm in Davle because security forces in control there. Several clan elders were arrested and killed yesterday. Some vehicles were also taken into custody. Secondly, viewers, Jawar is going to launch his book in Europe today. Jawar wanted to launch his book in Kenya, but Ethiopian government intervened and Jawar could not launch his book in Gabo in Kenya. He announced a new date for the launching of his book. He announced to launch his book in Amsterdam, the Netherlands, but now before Netherlands, he's going to visit Germany. Today in Nuremberg, Germany, in Gabo, Jawar's book will be officially launched. Jawar will be there too. He'll deliver a speech as well. We can say that Ethiopian government forced Jawar to leave Kenya. Jawar was more influential in Ethiopian politics while he was in Kenya. Now he's in Germany. He will visit the Netherlands to Norway, UK, maybe Canada, US as well. Will he be able to return to Kenya? Will he be allowed to carry out any political activity in Kenya? That remains to be seen. But it seems the Ethiopian government managed to stop Jawar from conducting political activities in Kenya. I always say that Kenya is not safe. Those who think that Kenya is safe, they should reconsider their opinion. Kenya supports governments. Kenya supports other countries' intelligence agency. Either it's helpless or it supports other governments. That is why Jawar had to flee Kenya, we can say. Lastly, viewers, human rights organizations in trouble in Ethiopia. Ethiopian government not happy with them, accuses them of being politicized. But these human rights organizations say that grave human rights abuses are being committed in Ethiopia. The Ethiopian government wants to cover up the abuses. That is why it wants to expel human rights organizations. It wants to suspend them. Ethiopian Human Rights Council has been suspended. There are two similar human rights organizations: Ethiopian Human Rights Council, Ethiopian Human Rights Commission. Commission was led by Daniel Bakele, who is gone now, while the council was led by Don Jega. Don Jega, the chief of Human Rights Council of Ethiopia, fled Ethiopia a few days ago. He was under pressure, he was being threatened, and he announced his departure. He fled the country. And after that, the government, Ethiopian government, suspended Human Rights Council yesterday. Whenever government bans human rights organizations, it accuses them of being politicized. Question is, will government allow any local human rights organization to work in Ethiopia? Amnesty, Human Rights Watch, international organizations are not allowed to work in Ethiopia. Amnesty does not have access to Amhara region. It did not have access to Tigray during war. Human Rights Watch as well. So international organizations are not allowed to enter Ethiopia. Local human rights organizations are being threatened, they're being intimidated, their officials intimidated as well. A few days ago, we heard from Ethiopian Human Rights Commission, which was conducting an inquiry into the murder of Bater Gasa. The inquiry report has not been made public. Human Rights Commission investigators were threatened. Security forces intimidated them, and they had to stop the investigation. This is what is happening, that the government forces, government machinery, security forces are so powerful that they are not letting human rights organizations to do their work in Ethiopia. Thanks for watching.